Hello everyone, CM here to make another video about the Guardians of the United States. And today we're going to be talking about corporate art part 4, the most spoiled girl in the entire world and her spoiled corporate agenda. Alright, so get ready, I can't wait to show you this, as we're going to be talking about one of the eight CEOs, one of the 8 executive board members, one of the 8 Lords of Mammon, someone that helps control the Legion Corporation. It's going to be fun, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to show you this, alright? Get ready for it. However, before we get started, I have to warn you, do not watch this video for someone the age of 18, as this video will talk about some pretty sensitive topics that may not be suitable for kids, right? Let me repeat that again. Do not watch this video if you're someone the age of 18, do not watch this video if you're someone the age of 18, as this video will talk about some pretty sensitive topics that may not be suitable for kids, alright? So I'm just telling you now, you have been warned. So let's get started here. Corporate art part 4, the most spoiled girl in the entire world and her spoiled corporate agenda. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Kara A. Eugene. Now, who is Kara A. Eugene? Well, I'm gonna tell you who she is. She's one of the eight CEOs and one of the 8 executive board members that helps control the Legion Corporation. She's one of the eight Lords of Mammon as well. As her nickname by her other colleagues is literally nicknamed the most spoiled girl in the entire world. However, she's also known as the Lord of Sugar and Spoils. Now, who is this character? What's her backstory and everything? Well, I'm gonna let you guys get a good look at that. Now, I'm gonna tell you what her backstory and the company she runs, as in right here. Here we go. This is the soda company called Sugar Pop, and Sugar Pop was founded in the year of December 7th, 1912, and Sugar Pop was founded by a man by the name Tristan C. Alton, who would later create one of the largest soda companies in the world, who would right here create one of the most recognizable drinks in history. And Tristan made this drink very profitable, made this drink very profitable until his death in the year of January 1st, 1945, as he died of stage 4 kidney cancer, which left his younger brother Fred C. Alton to inherit and take over the company. However, Fred was a terrible businessman, as he almost drove the company to bankruptcy just under 2 months, forcing Fred to step down and signing an NDA to sell the company, and that the Alton family was no longer associated with the Sugar Pop brand. And new leadership would immediately take over to push the company in the right direction and making the company more profitable again, like it was, as in right here, before Fred took it over. Alright, now we're going to be transferring again, as in right here, and the company would remain profitable for many years until the 90s came around, and a newly elected CEO, a woman by the name Kara A. Eugene, would take over the company, Sugar Pop, in the year of March 30th, 1994. However, this would be a mistake later on for the executive board, as the decisions that Kara would make for the next few years she would almost cost the company to go under, and the executive board decided they would replace Kara to prevent the company from going under. Now, when Kara heard this in her car, she was horrified and starts to freak out. And as Kara is horrified and is about to cut both her wrist and end her life, but right as she was about to cut her wrist, but just then, a hand reaches from the back seat and grabs her hand, and when Kara turns her head to see the entity known as Mammon appears to offer her a deal she cannot refuse. And the deal was, I will prevent you from losing your job and will shower you with all the spoils of the world. In return, I want you to be a member of my legion. Do you accept? All right. Do you accept? Now, when do you accept? Now, out of desperation, Kara accepts the deal and shakes Mammon's hand, and Mammon infuses Kara with his magic, his parts and parts of his body and soul into Kara, and Kara Eugene makes a promise to one day create a world where everybody spoils her, all to benefit her and just her and no one else. All right, she's a very spoiled, basically kind of like a spoiled brat who believes that the world evolves around her. She doesn't want to actually work or do anything. She just wants everyone else to take care of her. All right. Alright, that is what type of character Kara A. Eugene she is. She's basically like a spoiled brat. That's why they call her the most spoiled girl in the entire world. Alright, that's why her CEO, that's why her colleagues call that. That's why people basically in America call her that. The only thing is they just don't know that she's not really that much human. As in right here. Alright. Kara A. Eugene, as she right here does in fact have abilities that the public doesn't know about, as in right here. Let's focus right here. Kara A. Eugene is an outworldly who draws her power from Mammon and uses addiction magic. This magic allows her to transform into a highly addicted liquid-like substance known as corn syrup, and if anyone consumes this liquid, will resemble an addicted like state. This magic also allows her to be immune to physical attacks and gunfire bullets and sharp blade attacks, and can transform into any massive blob-like forms, and has a slow but effective regeneration abilities, and has immortality, and has telepathy, and has soul transformation. She can transfer parts of her soul into multiple forms of liquid in a slow but effective manner. All right, that's her abilities. That's what I mean by she's not really human. According to the public, she seems like a very spoiled girl, but in actuality, she's more like a monster from the inside. All right, so let me guys know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this villainous character? Do you like this villainous character? Let me know in the comment section below. I think she would be a terrifying villain. You know, a villain who's very spoiled, who just wants the world to take care of her, doesn't want to do anything for herself. She just wants everyone else to take care of her. She just wants everyone to keep giving her stuff. All right, she basically relies on others to take care of her. Also, one of the ways that you might be wondering, well, how did she manage to keep her job? Well, as Mammon says in the story, Mammon used his influence to basically somewhat bribe and also basically corrupted those executive board members that were going to get rid of her, but he managed to do something brilliant in which he managed to brainwash them and to somewhat into basically letting her keep her job. All right, there's more details will be explained to you later on. All right. And we're going to be transferring again. All right, this time I'm going to be talking about the company Sugar Pop, all right? And I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, all right? As in right here. This is the company known as Sugar Pop. All right, the full name of this company is Crazy Sugar Pop. The reason why it's called Crazy Sugar Pop is because when you drink it, all right, the caffeine in there makes you go crazy, makes you go insane in the membrane. Now, this company itself is not just some random soda pop company. This company is very influential, as in right here. Let me show you. Let me be more specific. Crazy Sugar Pop Beverage Soda Company. Companies that are owned by Crazy Sugar Pop companies that are owned by Crazy Sugar Pop, as in right here. Crazy Sugar Pop Beverage Soda Company owns 17 chip companies and owns 12 restaurants, 12 restaurant chains, and 10 alcohol companies, and owns 35 soda companies, and owns and funds many political groups. Because you see, this company is very influential. They're well known for buying up their competition, well known for making sure that nobody is able to compete against them, which I will be explaining to you later on. She's well known for buying up a bunch of smaller brands of soda companies, or This company, or Kara Eugene specifically, is well known for doing whatever she can to make sure her company grows larger, making sure that making sure she's in a position where she can never actually work hard. Instead, she just lets everybody else take care of her. She's also considered probably one of the most worst business people in history. All right. Now, next, we'll be talking about Kara A. Eugene's net worth, and I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, all right? Kara A. Eugene's net worth. Now, what is Kara A. Eugene's net worth? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is, as in right here. Let's get started. KAE, or AKA, Kara A. Eugene, the most spoiled girl in the world, has a net worth up to $100.3 billion net worth. Now, Kara got this net worth by manipulating and getting followers, and basically getting her followers in government. Manipulating, getting followers in government to give her and her company free government subsidies, and getting government officials to make special rules and regulations that hurts her competition but massively benefits her and no one else. Now, another way she got wealthy is by buying a ton of successful companies and living off the successful CEOs who control them. As I said, she never really wants to do anything. She never wants to do anything for herself. Instead, she just wants others to just keep giving her stuff, to keep spoiling her. That's why they keep calling her the most spoiled girl in the entire world. Because she's someone who just wants to be spoiled all the time. She never wants to work. She just wants other people to take care of her. Alright, she's a very spoiled, kind of like a spoiled rotten brat, unlike the other CEOs. Matter of fact, the other CEOs some of them don't really like her, especially someone like John D. Veller, who doesn't like her because obviously she doesn't like spoiled brats. And also, someone like someone like Josh L. Deeds also doesn't like her because he doesn't like how annoying she is. Okay? Alright, so we're going to be transferring again. I'm going to be doing this again in 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for listening to what I have to say. Thank you so much for listening to Corporate Art Part 4, the most spoiled girl in the entire world, and her spoiled corporate agenda. I hope this video was fun and interesting, especially learning about this character right here, Kara A. Eugene, the most spoiled girl in the world. She is a villain. However, what makes her very different from the other villains is how manipulative and how much she just does not want to work for herself. Instead, she just wants other people to take care of her. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like this concept of a villain. Let me guys know in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow my Twitter account at oddcinema899. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and share, comment, subscribe to this video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And as I've been saying, may God bless.